Welcome to your magic moon message. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally made it to the new moon in Sagittarius. A brand new 0-degree conjunction between the sun and the moon that is prepared to ascend you back into godhood. We are activating the climax of magic, the visual chaos living magic that is Sagittarius, the terrorist of the zodiac, okay? And when you're the bully's best friend, Aquarius is the bully of the zodiac, which is currently awakening right now, which is more terrifying than you know, unless you're an Aquarius watching this and take over. My bad. All right. Other than that, yes, we are getting ready to see into the next era. And this level of synchronization that will be supported will take the last 4 years where you were awakening God power, and it's going to make it look like pre-K. In comparison, there have been a whole host of metaphysical mechanics and phenomena relevant to the 99+% of existence that you cannot physically perceive, like the electromagnetic spectrum, with which now that Pluto is in Aquarius over the next 20 years, every new moon that we have from now over the next 20 years is not only going to be you seeing yourself master the force, like in Star Wars, the mental attribute of your causal mind's ability to apply itself over matter, mind over matter, which took since 2008 to awaken in your body, but you're going to really begin to know what you're seeing. Hence, metaphysical mechanics that have been occurring your entire life are going to now, relative to this firmware update in your brain and consciousness, really make themselves pronounced. Mercury's retrograde. We have the sun, moon, Mercury in Sagittarius. That is, of course, your consciousness. Sun, your subconscious, your moon, and your brain, Mercury. So this is it. This is not only like a firmware update. Your brain is aligning with your soul and your spirit, the Holy Trinity, in order to, like a camera lens, refocus and adjust so that you can see with the eyes of God. We do this every year, but this year is rolling out a brand new era with new generations of children who are way too supernatural for their own good being born, similar to like a Chronicle movie. So I'm going to talk about supernatural abilities and all that jazz, but I think why this is really cool is it will be opposite Jupiter and Gemini, and Jupiter and Gemini is now going to be harvested, as this 0-degree activation of Sagittarius will include the 180-degree opposition of the Sun and Jupiter, aka harvest, that began like around March 17th, March 18th of this year. So we're not only getting ready to see, you know, the completion of our beliefs and this new life that we're getting ready to activate as we climax and close out what a ridiculous year 2024 is, but we're also getting ready to take into account the evolution of our mindset and what we've learned throughout this year about how to change our thoughts around other people and what we believe. We're going to see what it's going to look like. We're going to see how much we have evolved. This is like powerful show and tell, and everything about this is magic. All right. Gemini, the new moon in Gemini we have every year is the first magic. It's the magic of ideas. It's a new idea, a new word, new mindset. The new moon in Virgo is now the second magic, the second change. We Gemini, which changed our attitude because we activated a new direction of our character. We integrated that attitude to become a behavioral pattern. This is the change of your behavior, the real social dynamics that now in Sagittarius. The third change is interpretive. It takes our attitude and our behavior and it forms a philosophy. We come into a higher meaning of our actions, and this shit's about to be fucking magical, guys. I'm trying to not be too jargon with the words, but like this is what you've been waiting for. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This is going to prepare you for for March, where we're going to have this major world-ending eclipse. Oops, said too much. And until then, you know, your ability to see into and beyond, dare I say, the matrix is going to feel like you've updated your processor with amazing graphics that now take the cumulative wisdom of your experience from birth up until now, and with Pluto Aquarius, give you advanced knowledge outside of this material construct to now aid in context what the fuck it is you're actually perceiving, and how this is going to be a new precedent moving forward. All right, Mercury is squaring Saturn and Neptune, and the moon that will be doing as such. If you go back 3 weeks ago when we had our moon in Pisces transit in Sagittarius, integrating beliefs that support, no. It was in Scorpio. When we had that moon in Pisces transit in Scorpio, we were aligning the shift of our beliefs towards this transformation of our psychology that allows us to apply how we have maintained integrity of our beliefs in the transformation of our relationships with others, which could have, you know, consisted of cutting relationships off or coming into more intimacy, meow, with said, meow, relationships, meow. Oh, God. That being said, I thought I seen that cat. That being said, what's very significant about this is that now that Sagittarius season is in the mix, the vision you are activating is going to show you how beliefs you've activated since March and understood since 3 weeks ago align with this vision. In that, since this is going to be mutable T-square, anything as far as this vision you are beginning to see that doesn't align with the evolution of your mindset, all right, and the totality of your belief system has to shift, and you're going to see them change. But because Sagittarius is now making a 270-degree angle to Pisces, you're going to see how you've fulfilled and completed a lot of what you've initially believed in March, before we come back and do it again with this world-ending eclipse. Oops, I said too much again. World-ending. Like the beginning of the end was 2020. This is world-ending. Like, this is it. And then we're going to step into this next era coming into 2025. Like April, and then May and June, Saturn, Neptune going to go to Aries. So, yeah, guys, it's been nice knowing you. There are going to be very weird shifts in your physical body, in your mental, in the way you kind of see things. And now let's get more into the mechanics of what we're activating. We're activating a new update of chaos magic, living magic. And with Jupiter and Gemini, there's a whole bank of ideas that you'll be able to cast through your vision in order to see into fruition, if almost quite immediately. So that's what's going to be an important precedent that's shifting post this new moon. Your ability to manifest is instant now. Your ability to see real time the change of your experience relative to what you're thinking and seeing is real time. It's instant. And it's going to be really weird because now Saturn and Pisces, you're feeling the responsibility of your belief systems to maintain, where if you want to not discipline your thoughts and be depressed, you're going to really see it quickly happen, versus having the discipline to maintain beliefs that you can actually live that aren't beyond just positive or negative, but aligned to who you are, good, bad, and ugly. And that's what you're going to create in this season of the Creator. Shout out to Sag Rising, Sag Sun, Sag Moons, who kind of show us this ascended light and shine. Well, now is your chance to really activate forward and shine accordingly, because this is a unprecedented game changer once again, that as the moon squares Neptune will forever change the dynamics of how much more you're able to understand unseen facets of your visual experience that don't come critically or physically. It's in looking at everything physical, but being able to see the meaning of what universally they're all telling you. You're going to see more than ever the collective talking shit, and you're going to get jumped vivacially. But this time, unlike before, you ready to get jumped and jump back. Fight back, fight back. You're ready to fight back. You're going to choose your projectile weapon of choice this new moon in Sag, and you're going to kick ass with it. all right, or be killed, but you're not going to be killed. You're a killer, all right. And if you're not a killer, you're going to have to be a killer. See, we've been getting vibrationally jumped. Now you're going to see what it looks like, and now I know you're a killer. Like, some of y'all about to become a killer, right? Because you're not going to your mother did not raise a coward, and so you're about to become a killer because you're going to sense more realistically, and that's what I mean, metaphysical insights where maybe a lot of like frequencies projected at you may have assumed were just your own thoughts. New moon in Sag is going to show you, oh, this is why this is happening, this is how it's happening, this is what this means. And now it's going to adjust your perspective to put your foot in the booty holes of beings who wish that they can really screw with you. But it's also going to enable you to further enhance relationships with those who are, supporting and encouraging your development and growth. All right. This is also going to activate philosophical approaches towards magic, with which are guided and aligned with the innovation of science and our understanding of mysteries, that will make a lot of things we didn't understand just very simple, especially through these children. Like, the key to really these kids that they're trying to like sell and abuse and all that, they hold the keys to a lot of innovation. I mean, that's just the nature of every new generation. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this. You are going to be guided along putting together and breaking through everything you've been revealed this year, and just go on this adventure. Go where this vision guides you, and don't try and figure it all out. Sagittarius season is going to activate this vision so that we move in the direction we adjust our vision to Capricorn season. So take this time to just be inspired, and take the time to allow everything you're meant to see to be shown to you, because this is going to be very exhilarating. And once again, I think one of the more important facets of this is that Pluto is in Aquarius, Venus is in Capricorn, ready to go in Aquarius, and Mercury is reevaluating your brain processing, because you're getting ready to change the way you see into the supernatural. All right, the last time we've had a Sagittarius season like this, with Pluto not retrograding back into Capricorn, was in 248 years. And the last time Neptune was in Pisces, we had our Civil War, and Abraham Lincoln was president. So just keep that in mind, just to remind you of how historic this period is, because your capacity, every Sagittarius season we had for the past decade, Pluto was in Capricorn. So you were still awakening facets of your hardware. Now we're working into the software, and this is what's going to really show you how much you've evolved in such a short period of time. And this is the I Told You So tour part 3. This is the headliner. We're finally activating the final part of the tour. So like, you're seeing how all the receipts you produced, the meaning of how, they were never able to, your ops were never able to fulfill the burden of proof. Your own receipts are showing you and speaking for themselves. So just enjoy that. There's going to be a lot that you worked in faith without really seeing that you have proved are true, and now you're going to really see more of how it was never debunkable, versus what other false beliefs others had were very indefensible and like just easily debunkable. So congratulations, that's the whole point of this tour. This is the victory that is going to show you the way forward, and all you have to do, should you choose to accept, is to see it and travel along that path. So I hope this initiation into your new vision and this next level and era of magic, especially for those of you who are anointed, chosen, and initiated, I hope you're ready to embark on this, because this is all geared towards stepping out of this old world system and preparing for the next era that's going to really bring a whole new class of phenomena that many people would have never expected to actually experience in real life, but it's been right under your nose the entire time. You guys stay blessed as always. Peace.